Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you a new recipe that only costs $6.50 and it's gonna be a one-pan meal that will take you less than 30 minutes to make. So let's get started. So the ingredients that I'm using to make this one-pan recipe are a pound of ground turkey. All the ingredients are from Walmart, and this has taco seasoning, so it's already seasoned. So that way you don't have to go out and buy taco seasoning if you don't have it. I'm also using a can of Rotel, but the Great Value brand, so diced tomatoes with green chilies. I'm also using a can of pinto beans. I'm using 3/4 cup of rice. Now, I did include a pound of rice, the price of a pound of rice in the price. So the total has come up to $6.88. But if you have a cup of rice at home, it's gonna cost you less than $6 basically. So I have 3/4 cup of long grain rice, and I have some sharp cheddar. This is 8 ounce. I bought this type and not the shredded or the block type because this was the cheapest at the time that I was buying. Again, I will put a list of the ingredients with the prices and the total. As always, I will be using oil and seasonings from my pantry. I'm using olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. So very basic spices. I'm also going to use, this is optional. If you don't have it, you don't have to use it, some chicken bouillon. To my pan, I'm adding some olive oil and I'm going to heat it up, just a couple of tablespoons. So now that the oil has heated up, I'm going to add the turkey. I'm just going to brown the turkey. And as I said, this has already taco seasoning on it, so I'm not going to season it. I'll taste it after it's browned, and then I can adjust the seasoning. So the ground turkey now has browned, so I'm going to taste it for seasoning. I don't think it needs any salt and pepper, but I am going to add some garlic powder and onion powder. And a little bit of paprika. And this is a very large skillet that I have here. So just for reference. So now I'm going to add my rinsed rice. Also my drained and rinsed pinto beans. You can use any kind of beans you want for this recipe. I'm also adding the Rotel, the can of Rotel with the juices. I'm gonna mix everything together. I'm adding 2 cups of water. And then I'm gonna bring it to a boil. I'm also adding a couple of teaspoons of chicken bouillon. This is optional. Again, you don't need to add it if you don't have it. Now that it's boiling, I'm gonna give it a mix. I'm gonna cover it and put the heat to low and cook it for about 15 minutes or until the rice is done. And by the way, I would love to know where you're watching from. So please comment down below where you're watching from and just let me know. So the 15 minutes are up. Let's see. Okay. It looks like it's done. Yeah, it's done for sure. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna turn the heat off. And I'm gonna add a few of the cheese slices on top. So I basically used about half of the 8-ounce pack of cheese. I'm gonna put the lid back on and leave it for about 5 minutes until the cheese melts. So now that the cheese has melted, we are gonna plate it up and taste it. Obviously, you can use more cheese, less cheese. I just think that this is the perfect amount. You can also serve this with some taco toppings. And I just realized I didn't even tell you guys what we made. We made like play on a Mexican skillet. So Mexican rice and meat skillet. So I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, it smells delicious. It's really good. This is really good and very humble ingredients, mostly pantry ingredients. You can also add corn to this. If you have an onion, chop up some onion and just saute it with the beef. The turkey. You can make this your own. You can serve it with taco toppings, as I was saying, some avocados, some salsa, or you can just have it as is because it's very flavorful and delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Bye bye for now. I'll see you in my next video.